Hey everybody, welcome back to some more early morning barking, talking about BPD and MPD by somebody that has both. So today I want to talk about other people's birthdays. This is kind of the culmination of a couple of videos I've done, like the Christmas one and the friendship group one, which I think was a TikTok or a short, so go and check those out. Go and watch my shorts, by the way. Why aren't you doing that? Sorry, venting a little. Other people's birthdays. This affects both the BPD and the MPD very negatively. This is one where they team up. And I was going to do this as a kind of BPD versus MPD thing, but no, they're very good friends in this one. They can conspire together to ruin other people's birthdays with no problem whatsoever. So we start off with the very obvious problem. It's somebody else's birthday. What happens on someone else's birthday? They get lots of attention. They get friends, they get presents, they get happy birthday messages, they get parties, they get told how amazing they are and how much everybody loves them and feels lucky to have them, and all those wonderful things that happen to people on birthdays. And they're all happening to somebody else, not you. How do you feel about that? I mean, on the one hand, if you get upset about everybody's birthday, that it just happens, that's going to upset you a lot, right? You've got to try and tone that down a little bit. But I think it's fair to say that some will affect us more than others. It depends greatly on whose birthday it is. You see, some birthdays don't really compete with ours. Say, for example, a birthday of a parent, something like that. Looking at a birthday of a parent as a narcissist, well, that's your opportunity to win a birthday, isn't it? That's your opportunity to prove just how awesome you are by the present that you give, by how much you go out of your way to do something for somebody else. Look how amazing you are. You could be favorite child. You could be amazing that day, giving your parents something that they never dreamed would happen. There are so many possibilities, so many ways you can win a parent's birthday. And so the narcissism gets involved there, it really does. But it doesn't get you into the jealous area. Friends' birthdays. Now that's a different thing altogether, isn't it? Especially sort of friends in a group of friends where you have several mutual friends. Now there's something we can start to get jealous of. Not a parent, not someone else that you're trying to, not a child. You don't get upset at your kids' birthdays, do you? That's another like a parent one. It's in a different place in the hierarchy of life. You can win it, but you can't be jealous of your kid's birthday. That's too screwed up. But your friends, there now we can look at something. We can look at something that's really going to start poking that MPD and really start grinding your gears, because these are people who should be getting what you're getting, or more accurately, you should be getting what they're getting. And are you? We'll be paying very close attention to this. Who's paying them attention that doesn't pay me attention? How many happy birthdays are they getting compared to me? Who's going out of their way to get them things? Am I going to their surprise birthday party? But I'm not having one. By the way, do surprise birthday parties actually happen, or is that a thing in just like TV? Because I've never had one or been to one or heard of one happening in real life. So is that a thing? We might imagine it's a thing that other people will get one. Other people will get more than we do. And we'll hate them for that, because why the hell wouldn't we? There's so much opportunity, and we might go to a birthday and ruin it somehow. We could try and win it. We could try and buy the best present and all that sort of thing. We could try and be the best friend. But we might be a bit too aloof and disgusted at the whole thing's existence. And it might be more fun to just try and make it about us, one way or another, however we manage it. Speaking from experience, making something about us is how we generally tend to ruin public events and that kind of thing. And it might well be more inclined to happen if I was sort of dragged to an event that I didn't want to go to. Someone else's birthday could be a good example of that. It's one of those things. But just as your narcissism is getting het up and caught up in the jealousy and the rage that someone else is getting this attention, someone else is being shown more love than you, maybe someone else is getting more on their birthday or something you wish you hadn't got, then the BPD comes along and it starts to explain why that's happening. And it's happening because they don't love you. It's happening because you're not as well liked as that person. Through no fault of your own, really. You're just upsetting, aren't you? Who would want to spend time with you? Who would want to go out of their way for you? Nobody loves you that much. And so you don't really want to be involved with everything. You don't really think anybody wants you involved with anything. So why bother? Why try and be part of that? It would be much better if we just went home and wrapped ourselves up in a blanket of sadness and stayed there. And all because somebody else got more birthday presents than you did. Because apparently now we're 9. And on an emotional level, to some degree, it comes out like that. And it's horrible and it's debilitating. And you want to just be part of something. You want to enjoy something. But always at the back of your mind is, no one's doing this for me. And why is that? Why is nobody doing that for you? Is anyone doing it for them, or do they arrange their own birthday parties? That's kind of what adults tend to do now. In real life, that's what you kind of have to do. You have to set your own thing up. You have to call around people and get people organized. Hey, it's my birthday. Do you want to come out? I've got this plans. What should we do? All, you need to do that. And we don't do that. Because again, we're very introverted and with the BPD, it makes us very introverted, very feeling undeserving of love, of attention and that sort of thing. So you don't want to reach out because you convince yourself, why would anyone come? The number of big birthdays that I've had and done nothing for, with the attitude of, why would anybody want to do anything for my birthday? Now, I have the double-edged sword that my birthday's in January, and right now everybody has had enough of going out and doing things, and they spent all their money. And then it's like, hey, it's my birthday, and everyone's like, yeah. So I get that, right? I still think people born in January should be allowed to move their birthdays to June or July. I think that should be the law, and that's how it should work. I actually just want 2 birthdays. But then isn't that just double the opportunity to be upset? I'm talking rubbish now. Move on, Rich. So other people's birthdays become very stressful. And MPD and BPD gang up together and make them especially bad. There can be rage. There can be all sorts of things that come out during this, especially from the MPD side. That, this is a great opportunity for us to upset people in public. And if we're into that sort of thing, which I have been in my past, then, this is a great chance for stuff like that to happen. I mean, if you can let go of stuff and just have a good time, that's what life's about. And maybe organize your own damn birthday party. But the narcissism is going to stop you because you think someone else should be doing it. And no one else is doing it for anyone else. That's just it. You have to do these things. That's what being an adult is. And don't get upset when no one else does it for you. You're just going to spend a lot of time upset like that. And in the BPD side, I don't know. You've got to take that plunge because you have to tell yourself, look, these people aren't just putting up with you. They're actually your friends, hopefully. I don't know. I'm speaking to myself, or for myself, sorry. I trust that my friends really are my friends, and I'm comfortable with that now. I know that if they could, they would go out on my birthday or do something for my birthday. And if I organise something, it could be possible. But I'm also really lazy and haven't. And also, I've just spent money in Christmas. I have nothing here. Anyway, leave me a comment, would you? Let me know how other people's birthdays go for you. They're obviously an area where we can cause some trouble and be upset, which are never good. It's never good. And we're unmotivated. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button while you're there as well. Do it now. Then you get more videos like this one. And the shorts, watch those. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, Happy New Year. I've just dated this video now. Could have been any time of year, but it's a New Year video now. I'll see you later. Bye.